The aha moment came after 2.5 years of college to be a gym teacher, 4 years of the military, and it was aha. It was everything about gym that I liked, but not being a teacher of gym, but the fun events and programs, sports, in a leisure pace that I really enjoyed. I started with the city of Saco in 1992. I came to work as a parks foreman. I had a background in landscaping, arboriculture. I did tree work, climbed trees, and a job opening happened for the parks foreman. So I came to work for the city, and they hired me, and I just moved up to become the deputy director. And finally, about 5 years ago, I took the position of director of Parks and Rec when our former director left. An average day at Saco Parks and Rec for me begins with my cell phone at about 6:30, and I start checking emails, see if there's any fires that started overnight that need to be put out, if anybody's responded to any of the other fire prevention that had been applied. And then we come to work. The one nice part about being the Director of Parks and Rec here in Saco is each day presents a multitude of different facets. It can be as simple as playing cribbage with a group of people, to dealing with a parent that has a child with a peanut allergy, to a disciplinary problem, to vandalization in the parks, to any sort of thing. And you never really know what's going on. The current technological state of the department with all the emails and texting, we know a lot faster, and allows us to intercept things before they become problems. But each day is varied. The favorite part of my job is, now that I'm director, is probably one of the things that I get to do the least amount of time, and that's work with the kids, work with trees, work on the ground level. And that's the nature of any of the larger businesses. The more you move up, the less you get to do the reason you were there for, and that's to work with the kids, work with the participants. Now in an administrative role, I get to work on policies that control and dictate how the programs operate, but the hands-on component has left. In 1992, when I came, we were a very small department. We had a director, a foreman, a part-time secretary, and a couple of employees that were shared with Public Works, and one recreation technician. We now have a 10 to 11 full-time staff with a janitor, with a 22,000 square foot building. We have over 500 kids in our summer camp program, over 400 kids in our after school and before school program, 500 plus in soccer, 500 plus in basketball programs, cheering programs. We've seen revenues in the last 10 years go from 58,000 to over 600,000. Program numbers have multiplied exponentially, and it's just grown tremendously. We've just expanded, and it's nice to see that expansion, but with expansion we're trying to work on the control portion, because you can overextend quite easily, and that's our biggest area of concern at this point. We encourage volunteerism within the department tremendously. You just stop in, pick up a volunteer application, and tell us what you would like to be doing, and we'll do our best to meet the needs of anybody that wishes to volunteer. We do run background checks, as we do, because we have children everywhere. We need to do that, but we strongly encourage. We use the senior volunteer program offered by the tax assessing department tremendously in our summer camps, in our after school programs, our before school programs, and we have guys that come in that just want to paint or clean. We strongly encourage volunteerism within the department. I love what I do every day. There are some days I love it more, but I am going to continue this for a few more years anyway. I'd like to see a few more things happen in the city. I'd like to see some of our tree division expand to where we can do a lot of our own tree work. I'd love to see a municipal pool. We are always having a difficult time getting lifeguards for our beaches, which are under us, as well as all the trees in the city. And having a pool would help us in that we could train our own lifeguards to man our beaches, so that we have a safer atmosphere down at the beaches of Bayview and Kinney Shores. But yeah, I can see myself doing this for a few more years.
Thanks for watching Inside City Hall, where we delved into the different levels and departments of government here in the city of Saco. I'm Justin Schnedt. Thanks for watching.